Welcome to the Sharkpreneur podcast with Kevin Harrington and Seth Greene. Kevin Harrington is the inventor of the infomercial, one of the original sharks from the hit TV show Shark Tank, and has generated over $5 billion in TV and digital direct response sales. Seth Greene is the world's first trusted authority on cutting-edge direct response marketing, a best-selling author, and the only 3-time Marketer of the Year nominee. On the podcast, Kevin and Seth interview sharkpreneurs who share straight talk on what it takes to explode your business.
Why do so many businesses struggle while others seem to explode overnight? Do you wish you had the secret to this type of exponential growth? Now, I've scaled more than 20 businesses to over $100 million, and it's not just luck. In my new book with Mark Tim, Mentor to Millions, you'll learn the repeatable framework I use in all my business ventures for massive success. Order at kevinmentor.com and get over $1,000 in bonuses. Head to kevinmentor.com.
Welcome to the podcast. This is your host, Seth Greene. Today I have the good fortune to be joined by Dominique Fraser. Dominique is one of the pioneers of the digital economy. She is an entrepreneur, author, speaker, and investor. She is one of the top 10 influencers discussing money in Canada. She helps 6 to 7 entrepreneurs build a powerful offer and attract a steady supply of clients willing to pay 5 or 6 figures to work with them. She's been featured in, written about in magazines like Rolling Stone, Journal d'Affaires, La Presse, Radio Canada, Mercedes-Benz magazine. She's worked with clients like Giorgio Armani, Victoria's Secret, Disney, Fox, Remy Martin, and more. Dominique, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Let's go back in time a little bit. How did you get started?
Actually, I used to be a graphic designer. And I started online because a few years back, I owned a creative studio where we were doing a lot of photo retouching for magazines and also a lot of ads. And at that time, a lot of people were telling me, oh, I would like to do what you're doing. So where could I learn how to do photo retouching? And I realized by looking around to see if I could recommend maybe a school or a course for them that nothing existed. And so I just decided in 2010 to try to launch my own photo retouching, program. So the 23rd of December, I finally launched my first landing page. And I remember it was just like the curriculum with a little form at the end, like if it's for you, just apply and we'll see if it's a fit. And then during the holidays, to my great surprise, I was able to actually sell 15 spots at $7,500 each.
Wow.
And
that's a heck of a result for your first offer.
My first six-figure online the first time I tried. So this is where I started. And a few years later, a lot of people started asking me, how did you manage to, create an online school with your knowledge and also attract people all around the world to work with you? And this is when I started to teach that also, to people.
Awesome. So that's one heck of a start. So then talk a little bit about what the business looks like now.
Now I'm more specialized with people that already have something online, that usually my clients will already make $500,000, maybe even sometimes a few millions online, and they're kind of stuck there. Maybe they need system, they need to multiply themselves. And usually they need like a bigger offer. So I decided to specialize myself in super high ticket offers. So I have been, helping them crafting and selling 25K offer and more.
And how, who you talked about the size of the entrepreneur, is there a particular industry that works better for you?
For sure that when I'm talking to creative, like for an example, graphic designers or maybe graphic designers like me who switch a little bit their area of expertise, for sure I can help them, more than others because often they already have a production where I can help with, and they are serving a clientele internationally like I did before. So I really love to, serve those clients. But actually, I do have also clients from, every like consultant, experts, service providers. I can always help them, increase their pricing. But the ones that have maybe the most affinity with me are the ones for sure that are like creatives, productions, team, or even agencies.
That makes a lot of sense. What are some of the biggest reasons you think entrepreneurs don't make a high ticket offer?
I think the first reason is often it's coming from them. They don't think it will sell, like, who will, pay that much to work with me? So that's often the first questions people will start with. Or sometimes they will tell me, oh, yeah, I understand. It's great, 25K offer, but I'm quite sure that in my niche, it's kind of impossible. And this is what I'm telling them is like right now, the only person, refraining you from selling at that price is you. Actually, it's your belief that it's impossible. But if you start, thinking that it is, actually, it is. You just need to find like the good offer and attract the clientele that already looking for that specific offer. That's a little bit what happens to me in 2010, because how many people told me, oh, Dominique, nobody on earth will buy a $7,500 certification, and especially artists. You're crazy. Nobody will buy. And I was like, you know what? Let's try it. We'll see. If I don't sell more than 4, okay, I'll reimburse everybody. And then that's it. I'll do something else. And then what I realized is everyone I was talking on the phone, they were, oh, I have been looking for a Photoshop super advanced course for so long and nothing existed. And now I'm finding you. And I'm like, yes, finally. So I realized that there was a gap in the market, and I was kind of lucky enough just to fall on that gap, And this is what I'm doing right now with my clients is, where is your blue ocean? Because in every market, I really believe that in every market, there's a blue ocean for you, like waiting for you, people looking for something that doesn't exist, and you are the one that will create it.
Absolutely. What's the biggest marketing mistake you could ever commit in 2023?
I think is thinking that because the recession is coming, like just trying to sell low ticket offers. Oh, because people don't have money right now. And actually that's a false belief again, that it's, I never sold that, that much that in COVID. So during COVID, I sold a lot of programs. And actually during COVID, I just decided to stop, selling all of my low ticket offers. And it really served me because I was able, to really like boom, scale the business, a lot during that time, while other people were thinking there's nobody out there, you see? So that's the same thing happening now. Like when someone is looking for something for so long, and even if it's happening right now, when it may be not the best moment to invest, if they had been looking for what you're offering right now, they will be willing to invest. And actually, you want those clients. You don't want to force. This is what I love about selling super high ticket offers is you never have to force the sell, never. Because actually, I will not, force you to give me 25,000. No, not at all. What I want people to come to me and tell me, you know what, I'm ready to invest and I have the money and I want to work with you. So you let those people come to you because super high ticket clients, they already, invested in themselves in the past and they will do it again. They're just looking for their next investment to do. And actually, when you're sharing your knowledge online and you're creating good content and people see that you could be the best person, to help them, they will reach out. And usually those calls, it's not like a 1-hour calls or multiple calls that you will need to kind of convince the person. No, usually it's like a 25-minute calls just to see if it's a good fit. And okay, send me your invoice and that's it, So this is also why I love to focus my energy and also help my clients attract that kind of clients.
Absolutely. People will spend any amount of money on something they want enough.
Exactly. And especially if what you're selling gives them the result they're looking for, or maybe the transformation they're looking for, or the experience or the knowledge, So if they have been, looking for something, and now you're creating this proposal for them that is just perfect and aligned with what they want to achieve, boom, it's happening.
Absolutely. I heard that you're actually working on $1 million offer. Can you give us like a little sneak peek of that? That sounds incredible.
Yeah, it is. Actually, what is great about that kind of offer, it's an offer actually that you can give a deposit in advance to start working with the person. And eventually you will just need to, give a percentage of, the money that will be created to the person. And, actually I came with this idea of $1 million offer because I talked to Rich Schifrin, and he was talking to me about how him and Jay Abraham offered that kind of offers, for many years. And it was great because they were able with their knowledge to really increase somebody else's income, And I was thinking, but I have a few clients that could actually achieve that kind of result for their clients. And usually they will just being paid like 6-figure and that's all. But imagine that if you can bring someone, to make millions of dollars in their business and you're just earning like maybe 150, it's kind of not really fair, So why not, ask for a deposit in advance and then a certain, percentage of the sales over the run, and really become this partner with that client.
Absolutely. How are you helping your clients find these deep-pocketed potential clients for their businesses?
Actually, usually they're not that far. They're actually already in your network. And it can be surprising because I help clients, because actually I decided to create a reverse kind of webinar that was working very well in the French-speaking market. Because just so you know, when we are French speakers, and especially from Canada, most of our clients will come from Canada, not only from France. Even if I'm passing a lot of ads in France, it's always easier for us to convert people from our own country, right? And actually, just the Quebec, the French part of the Canada, it's 8 million people. It's not a lot of people. So I had a lot of clients in this very small market, and they didn't have any, funnel or a website, or almost nobody were like following them. And I came with this idea to how could I help them, sell their first 25, 30K offers right from their actual network of maybe 200 people. And so what we did, I started teaching them how to create super exclusive workshop. And, just go through your contact list. You just go like take Facebook or LinkedIn and just go through everybody, and ask yourself who could be interested in my offer, or who could know people who could be interested in my offer. And then you invite them on a call or maybe on a presentation. And then usually those presentations, it's crazy because at the end, maybe you will invite, 6 people, 10 people, or maybe even 3. But usually between 30 to 50% of the room will eventually buy your offer.
Those are good numbers at that level of a price point. You've achieved so much success, not only in your own business, but more importantly for your clients. What's your biggest challenge now?
My biggest challenge? Good idea. Good question. Oh, actually, I decided to really put my energy on the English speaking market, because I realized that all those techniques and, way to, sell a super high ticket offer I created for a very small market, when we're using it in a big market like the English speaking market that is quite huge, we can create launch that are very, very impressive. And so right now, this is my goal. My goal is I'm heading to 8 figures this year with the English department of my business. So that's my challenge for the moment.
Your passion is obvious. What do you like best about what you're doing?
A few years back, I remember I followed on the website, and the person on the website was selling their ideas. It was an ideologist, someone who's just selling his ideas. And I remember telling myself at that moment, I was like, oh my God, I would like to be paid just for my ideas. And this is how I feel now. I have been creating, offers every day, and I feel I'm not working anymore. I'm just having fun, like every day creating offer. And I think what I love the most is not making a sell myself. Yeah, it's always great. But when a new client sell his first 25K, offer the first time, I think that's where, it gives me energy for several days.
Awesome. Well, we greatly appreciate your time. We know it's incredibly valuable. For our folks watching and listening who want to learn more, where is the best place for us to send them?
Okay, you can just send them on my website, dominiquefraser.com, dominiquefraser.com. And actually, you can register to attend one of my masterclass that I create like every 2 weeks. I'm inviting people like very exclusively on a masterclass. You have actually to meet the requirements to attend, very important. And what I love about this masterclass is it's not just a regular webinar. I'm really giving great insight that people can apply in their business and start actually thinking, brainstorming about their own, high level offer. And usually also I will meet with people personally also, or maybe with one of my mentor to review your, the offer they will start crafting. And from there, if people wants to work with us, it's good, or they can just go and apply what they learned during the masterclass.
Beautiful. Well, we will make sure to put that link in the show notes. This has been Seth Greene with Dominique Fraser. Dominique, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks to you.
Thanks, everybody, for watching or listening. We'll talk to you or see you next time.
Do you need money to fund your idea, product, or service? Are you ready to take your business to the next level but need capital to get it done? Kevin Harrington has heard more than 50,000 pitches and knows how to help you make the perfect pitch to get the funding for your entrepreneurial dream. He's distilled the process down in his perfect pitch cheat sheet, and it's yours for free. Just text PITCH to him right now at 727-888-2100. Text PITCH to 727-888-2100 right now and claim your free perfect pitch cheat sheet. Text PITCH to 727-888-2100 to start funding your dream today.
This show has been produced by Market Domination, LLC. To discover how you can have your own show completely done for you and turn it into a real published book and become the authority in your marketplace, go to www.marketdominationllc.com/podcast offer.